Hey love, what is up? Thanks for joining me today. My name is Lauren if you didn't know, and today we are trying a bunch of new makeup. I have the YSL Make Me Blush Liquid Blush and 37 Peachy. I also have the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist, so we'll be trying that today. I also have a little mini sample size of the Lancôme Hypnose Drama Extreme Volume Mascara, so we'll be trying that. And I also have the new-ish, it's not new. 3 of the shades in here are repeated from something she's already released. But I have the eyeshadow quad in Nirvana Nectar from McGrath, and that's what this looks like. So we're gonna play with a few new products today. So if you're interested in any of those products, just keep on watching. Just an FYI, this is my second time filming this video. I sat down, I've been away for a couple weeks and I haven't filmed in a while. And I don't know, that video was turning out to be a hot mess. So this is a second attempt. I wanted this to be a first impressions video, but yeah, the first impressions video wasn't going well. So this is like a second impression. This is a third impression for this product in particular, but yeah, most of these products is my second time trying them. So I can give you like full thoughts on it from the first time I wore them and applied them to my face. But yeah, let's just get into it, guys. Biting my lip lately because that's I guess a habit of mine when like I'm like using a lot of like my brain at work, like, or when I was in school studying. I used to like just instinctually bite my lips, so my lips aren't living their best life right now, but you know, we're just gonna push through. I'll insert clips from like the other day when I first tried to film this and put them in, but for now we're just gonna start. So the first thing I'm gonna put on my face is this Christian Dior. This has been sold out, Dior Forever Natural Bronze Glow, but I was able to find it in store and I bought it on a whim, so you may still be able to find it in store is what I'm trying to tell you. I figured this peachy bronzer, this peachy bronzer would go good with the blush I'm gonna wear today, so I'm just gonna mix it. Like, I'm not gonna attempt to. It's looking more peachy than bronzy. It is very dusty, like it's making a mess. Like there's a mess all over my desk that I just blew off, but okay. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about this color. I will say, despite Dior products being fragrance, I do enjoy the fragrance coming out of this. I'm one of those people, I don't really care either way, like if my product has fragrance or not. Yeah, this is a very peachy bronzer. Like, where's the bronze part of it? I don't really care whether my product has fragrance or not. It doesn't really bother me either way, but I do enjoy the fragrance that is put in. I enjoy it better than the Chanel fragrance, that's for sure. I feel like Chanel has a tendency to just overdo it a little bit, and it reminds me of old lady. This was quite messy. I don't like how much of a mess that made on my desk just now. Next, we're gonna go up with the McGrath Nirvana quad. Now, unlike the other quad that I reviewed, I'll link it up in the cards. This one pissed me off, and it pissed me off in ways you can't believe. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the actual palette itself and the quality of it. It has everything to do with the fact that this is all repeat shades from a holiday palette that she launched last Christmas. A holiday palette I skipped out on, I didn't buy, but she also released another quad earlier this year, part of her Valentine's Day collection, which I did buy, and then I bought this, and both of those quads have shades from that holiday palette in it. This one, 3 of the shades in here appear in here. So which ones are they? Blooming Sienna, I see that one. Coral Nectar, I also see that one. And Midas Mystique. Skinfinite Stardust. Skinfinite Stardust is not on that. So essentially, she has re-released 2 palettes this year with shades that I'm guessing didn't sell well in that Christmas release, which is fine, I get it. You have leftover product, you want to get rid of the product, that's fine. My complaint really isn't with that, but like the fact that like I paid essentially double the amount it would have cost me to get that 9-pan palette with the 2 blushes. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with my spirit. Like, it really doesn't. I get it, you have leftover product, you want to use it, but like it just does not sit right with my spirit. And I think from this point forward, as far as McGrath goes, like I'm only going to stick to her motherships. Like anything else is just extra. But yeah, 3 of the shades in here, so essentially 1, 2, and 3. This one is rumored, this one I think is Infinite Stardust. This one is rumored to already exist somewhere, although I haven't seen confirmation. But yeah, 3 of these shades for sure. were already released, and they were released at a lower price point if you compare it to this quad and the quad that she released on Valentine's Day. But yeah, that pisses me off. I don't like that. And yeah, I would just rather like stick to the big mothership palette from now on. Unlike the other quad that I already reviewed on the channel, this one doesn't have as much fallout, so I feel like I can get away with doing my face first like I normally do. Because most days eyeshadow is an afterthought. But I don't want to do too much. Like, we're doing a very basic Betty. Look, this is a very basic Betty palette. I'm just gonna go into Blooming Sienna here and just like blow that out. I already set my eyes, lid, face, everything's already prepped, so we can just start. I didn't have anything new for base complexion, so nice simple brown shade. Nothing to write home about. It's a brown. I mean, we see browns. I am gonna use different color than I used the other day though. Does that match? I'll get that. Might help to zoom you in, wouldn't it? Is that better? It's a brown. Nothing to write home about. Okay, next I'm gonna take my finger, or try to take my finger. My nails is kind of long, even for me right now. We're gonna try anyway. I'm gonna take that gold shade Midas Mystique and put that on the center of the lid. I feel like that's not as impactful as it could be. But please note, I'm not using this with any extra products. So like if I was to wet my brush or like use a mixing medium or glitter glue, this would definitely be more impactful. But right now, this is where we're at. It's a bronze. It's just okay. Gonna put in a little bit of inner corner highlight. I'm gonna take this flat shader brush and with the shade, what is this, Infinite Stardust, and just kind of like I'm very simple today because I'm not going anywhere and I don't feel like putting on lashes or anything like that, so just gonna rock out like this for the day. It's very soft, subtle, yellow, bronzy, gold look. Next we have the Lancôme Hypnose Drama Instant Full Body Volume Mascara. This came as like a free sample with purchase or whatever. This retails for $33 for the full size. They do have a mini for $16. It is a volumizing mascara that delivers up to 17 times more volume and up to 24 hours of ultra dramatic wear. 17 times more volume to what? Like, what are we comparing this volume to? The buildable formula you love now with more volume. Formula type volumizing, long wearing, onyx black pigments, and a 2% bonding complex. Okay, it has this funky wand. It's like a curve shape. My favorite mascara of all time is Lancôme Monsour Big. So I have high hopes for this, that eventually it'll get good. Like maybe after my second or third, fourth time wearing it, that's when it'll really kick in. But my first impressions of this was like, meh. It's just okay. The wand definitely throws me for a loop. Like I don't really know how to like apply it, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. That's one coat, and that's normally what I would do on any given day. I am not a double layering girl. I literally just go on one coat and call it a day. Like I said, this is only my second time using it, and mascara doesn't really get good till, like I said, your third or fourth time using it. That's when you can really tell, like, okay, this has potential or high hope. It definitely is giving me volume, but it's not super thick. It's just kind of like making my natural eyelashes more pronounced. Yeah, I will say off the first impression, what I didn't like about this is how messy it was. It kind of got everywhere. Like I found like it was flaking off a lot, and I'm not crazy about that. But I mean, looks fine today. I'm still not entirely sure how to hold this wand. Right now, I don't think it's more volumizing than Monsieur Big. And I really don't like, it's just okay. It's like, okay. Like it's not wowing my socks off anything crazy, but it's just okay. Okay. Eyes are done. That's all I'm doing. I will say I'm glad I got this like as a sample with purchase. It was on my list of things that I wanted to buy and try. And I'm kind of glad I didn't pay full price for it, because like I said, I don't see this necessarily replacing my Monsieur Big. I think it's just okay. It's definitely not as volumizing as it, or maybe, I don't know, I'm not using the brush wand right or correctly. I still don't fully know how to hold it, but yeah, I'm not crazy about this. Like, I feel like the Monsieur Big does a better job at giving me both volume and length versus this, which is supposed to just give volume, but I don't feel like my lashes look that volumized. They look pretty normal. They're definitely more like pronounced, but they don't look fuller. The Monsieur Big definitely makes my eyelashes look fuller. So we have the YSL Make Me Blush 12-Hour Blurring Liquid Blush. I got mine in the shade 37 Peachy Nude, which is described as a warm pink nude. A highly pigmented and creamy liquid to powder blush that's blendable, buildable, and melts into skin for a blurring soft cloud finish and up to 12 hours of wear. Okay. I didn't wear this for 12 hours. I think I wore it more for like 8, but the first time I wore it, but it did well. That's what that color looks like. A perfect, nice, everyday blush color. It is buildable. I will insert clips of me using it the other day. I'm showing it's buildable, but today we're just like doing a normal. I find like 2 dots of this stuff is more than enough. You do have time to work with it. It doesn't dry down instantaneously. And I used this brush the other day to apply it as well, so it blends and spreads nicely and evenly, and it does dry down. So unlike the Armani liquid blushes where I anticipated like a more dewy, glowy finish, I appreciate in the description that this one says it'll dry down, so I can manage my expectations. Because if it was supposed to be dewy, I would expect it to remain its nice dewy self. It does dry down. But I find that it dries down to a luminous glow. I don't know. I feel like I like this better than the Armani liquid blush. I feel like this is what the Armani liquid blush should have been. Please note my skin type is dry. But yeah, this is nice. This is a nice everyday color for me. Like, it's a perfect nude peachy blush. I feel like I could get away, and it blends nicely with this bronzer. Like, this is really nice. Perfect. Love it. But yeah, this is what that color looks like. It is buildable, it is pigmented, but on any given Tuesday, this is where I would stop. Oh, I forgot about one more product that I'm supposed to be using or demoing in this video. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist. It's waterproof, sweatproof, clothes resistant, smudge resistant, phone resistant, micro diffusing system, lightweight, non-stick, won't mark or ruin makeup, natural finish. Shake well before use. Hold spray 12 inches away from face. Spray in a circular motion for even distribution. Keep eyes and mouth closed. Wipe excess product. Do not intentionally inhale. In case of irritation, rinse immediately with water. All right, this is my 3rd time using this product, and I hate it. If nothing changes from my application today, this is dead ass going in the trash immediately after this. I can't stand this product. It sucks. It gives my face a very sticky feeling that I do not like, and I think the last time I used it, my forehead broke out, so that's nice. And when I spray it, especially over the eye area, it feels like it's like gluing my eyes shut. Like, my eyes get this weird sensation with it. So I'm gonna kind of cover my eyes today. It gives me a sensation too. Like, right now, my makeup feels fine. I don't want to wash off my face. I feel like I don't have anything on my face. As soon as I spray this on my face, I immediately feel like I want to wash my face. Like I want to take my makeup off. That's a problem, especially for something that claims like you're supposed to wear it all day. I also really don't like how sticky it feels after it applies. It feels like my face just feels sticky all day. I feel gross and I want to just wash my face. This product is terrible. Like I said, this is my 3rd time using it. If nothing changes today, like if I don't get a different sensation, and like I said, after the last time I used it, my forehead broke out a little bit, like right here, I'm definitely just gonna throw this in the trash because this was a waste of my time and money, and I'm really like upset with this. But like, I don't know, people are raving about it and I'm like, is it me? Is it me? But yeah, let me just spray it and get on with it. Okay. It feels so gnarly. Oh my god, I don't like this. And I'm still getting that same sensation, like I want to wash my face immediately. It literally feels like sticky. Like it feels like I like have glue on my face, and I don't like that feeling. Yeah, no, this is going in the trash. I can't with this spray. This spray is like the worst spray I've ever tried. I'm gonna fix up my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, let's go over the products in the order I applied them on my face. This bronzer, this was good. If you can still find it in stores, I highly recommend it. This was nice. I don't have any complaints about this. It does have fragrance. If you don't like fragrance, stay far away. But other than that, I don't really have one on smooth. Like, I don't have any complaints. I'm glad I picked this up. Like I said, if you can still find it in stores, grab it. Next up, we have the Pat McGrath Quad. This is a nice, neutral, everyday friendly palette. If you didn't pick up any of the quads that she just recently released or that holiday palette from last year, it's good. It's Pat McGrath. She gives good quality product. Like, I don't have any complaints about like the quality here. My complaint is more so of the re-releasing shades thing at this point. Luckily for us, she's not changing the names of the shades. I feel like Natasha Denona likes to do that a lot. Like, she'll change the name of a shade and call it new, when in reality it was in this other palette just named under something else. But I will say, at least she's keeping the names consistent, so you can check to see like if you already own these colors, if you have a lot of Pat McGrath, like I have a lot of Pat McGrath. But yeah, I think from this point forth, I'm just gonna stick to the motherships. I can't be bothered with the smaller palettes. Next up, we have the YSL liquid blush. The first time I wore this was great. I wore the blush just by itself. Like, I just had my base makeup on, so just like foundation and concealer, and then I went in with the blush, and then I layered the blush, so it is buildable, it is layerable. It wore all day well. I think I wore it for like 8 hours a day, and it was fine. My face still looked the same at the end of the day that it did at the beginning of the day, so no complaints for this blush. I like this better than the Armani ones that came out earlier this year, and I did do a review on that, so I'll link that up above as well if you missed it. But yeah, I like this. This is a nice nude peachy everyday color for me. I have no complaints. It does say it dries down to a matte finish, but I find it to be on my skin more like a natural finish. Like it's not shiny or has like a lot of luminosity to it, but it just looks healthy. Like, it looks like my skin. It doesn't look matte. It doesn't look completely matte. I feel like with the Armani blushes, that definitely dried down and looked completely matte. This, it dries down to more of a natural finish. I do have dry skin, so keep that in mind. I actually really like the packaging for this too. The little YSL logo kind of like spread across the top. It's really nice. I like this blush. I don't have any complaints. Would I get more colors? Probably not. The colors they released, this is probably the most neutral, beigey, basic Betty color I picked up. And I like my peachy blushes, so peachy nude, no problem. Do I think a person darker than me could probably get away with this color? I do. I don't know how deep it'll go, but I do think a few skin tones deeper than me could probably get away with this. So nice color, nice nude everyday color. If you're a brown skin girl and you're looking for like a nice nude peachy everyday color, this is great. What else did I try again today? This mascara. Right now it is definitely not replacing my Monsieur Lancôme Big, which is crazy because I had high hopes of this because this is from the same brand, Lancôme. They usually make good mascara. And right now the volume, I don't know, you guys tell me. Do my eyelashes look super volumized? I don't think so. I just expected this to be more volumizing than the Monsieur Big, and it's not. So I'm kind of glad I got a little mini of it. Like I said, it might not like hit its stride until like my 5th time trying this, but it's only my 2nd. The first time I wore it, it was very wet. and it took forever to dry, and because of that it did transfer a lot. Today I'm not really having that problem. This is okay, and I'm glad I got it in a little mini because it was on my wish list for things I want to purchase from in the future from Sephora, and I wasn't in a rush to get it. I was going to wait for the VIB sale so I can get like a discount, but I'm glad I get to try it in this little mini form and I didn't have to waste, you know, money on it. Okay, so I hate this. This is definitely going in the trash. I lied to you not after this video because I can't stand this thing. I'm not really on TikTok much, but I heard the girlies were hyping this up on there. So I decided to go to Target and grab it. Now, the first time I used this, I had a light makeup day, a no makeup day. I literally was spot concealed over my face, like my what I wanted to spot conceal. I put on my brows and I was going to wear lashes that day. Please note, usually when I wear lashes, I like to put my lashes on after my whole face is complete. It's usually like the last step. I usually do not like to spray my face after I put my lashes on. I like to spray my face before I put my lashes on. So light beat, I didn't have makeup all over my face. I literally just spot concealed. I grabbed this to spray because I was like, oh, okay, let me try it. I was going out for several hours, so I wanted to actually really lock in my makeup, so I was like, let me use my setting spray. I wanted to wear lashes that day, and I was gonna wait until after I sprayed my face to put those on. This is important to my story here. So day one, the first time I'm using it, I pull it out, I shake it well, I hold it 12 inches away from my face, and I spray. Immediately upon spraying it, I felt a stinging, tingling sensation in the center area of my face. 2 days later, my eczema flared up. I don't know if that was related to this or my eczema was going to start flaring up whether or not I sprayed my face, but I just thought I'd mention it. But I did feel a tingling, stinging sensation. So if you have any type of sensitive type of skin or any type of skin ailments such as eczema, cystic acne or something like that, probably stay away from it. Or you just did something like a chemical peel or anything that would like have your face really sensitive, I would probably stay away from this. But yeah, I felt stinging and like immediate irritation right here in the center of my face after spraying this. I also felt my whole face felt sticky like it feels right now. And I immediately wanted to wash my face off, which kind of ruins the mood after you do a nice flawless beat, whatever type of look you were trying to achieve that day. When your makeup is perfect and then you spray it with this and this makes you want to immediately wipe your face off because your whole face feels sticky. It's annoying. That's annoying. That's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling at all. So first I felt the stinging sensation on my face. And the second problem was my eyelids felt like they were glued shut. They were really sticky. It kind of felt like somebody took lash glue directly in my waterline and like I was having a hard time like opening my eyes. Like I was blinking like this like a lot, like aggressively, because like it felt weird. Like my eyes wanted to stick together every time they blinked. Remember, I did a light beat, a no makeup look. I didn't have any eyeshadow on or anything like that, and I just literally wanted to put on lashes that night. And I did not get to wear my lashes at night because whatever is in this stuff, and when it sprayed across my whole face, including my eyes, it would not stick. My lashes would not stick to my eyelids at all after spraying this stuff. So I don't know what the fuck is in here. I don't know what like force field it like applied to my face. I literally was trying to put my lashes on for 20 minutes. Generally speaking, if I have a bad time putting on my lashes, it takes no longer than 7 minutes. And that's like I'm saying on a bad day, like where I'm like I'm struggling a little bit, like, and it just don't pop on like whoop, and then I go about my day. Like on a good day, it usually takes me 5 minutes to put on my lashes. On a bad day, 7 minutes, 10 minutes tops. So whatever is in here is literally making a film or layer over your whole face, and it was not like letting it stick. I found that so odd. So I didn't get to wear lashes that night. So instead of the lashes, I decided to put on mascara. My mascara didn't really stick either. I couldn't really get it on. So I just like, whatever. I just went out with nothing on my eyes at all. It was fine because like I said, it was a light beat. It was a no makeup day. Like I didn't have on much of any makeup that day. That was day one of me wearing it. Day two of me trying the setting spray was the other day I tried to film me using these new products, and something similar happened. My face didn't have that stinging, tingling sensation that day. My eczema had completely cleared, completely gone. I didn't experience any tingling sensation, but what did happen the second time I used this is my forehead broke out. The next day I woke up, my whole forehead was like covered in little bumps, like all across the forehead. And I don't know what the fuck that was about, but yeah. I got the same sensation, like I immediately wanted to take my makeup off after spraying this. It left my face feeling sticky, like tacky. It doesn't feel tacky to the touch, but my face feels like something's on it. It's quite bizarre. I really don't like this stuff. And the smell of it also like bothers me. It's quite pungent. It kind of smells sticky. Like it has this chemical-y smell mixed with syrup. Like syrup you would put on pancakes. Like that's what it smells like to me. Like it smells like hairspray mixed with like a light hint of syrup. And I also had the same experience with the eyelids. It was time to open them. They were kind of like sticking together, and that sticking sensation every time I blinked, like it took a while for it to go away. So that's why today I sprayed it the way I sprayed it. I kind of covered my eyes this time because like I can't be bothered like experiencing that like sticky sensation on my eyes where it feels like my eyes don't want to open. Now as far as its transfer rub proof claims, I do find that like if you take a tissue and just pat your face like this gently, nothing transfers. Now if you rub your face, I did notice it comes off. I just want to toss this in the trash, and I definitely will dead ass after this video because this is my third time using it and I'm still getting the same sensation. My whole face feels sticky. Like I feel like I ruined my face putting this on top of it. So I highly don't recommend this. And it stinks. Oh, I don't like the smell of it. And the sticky sensation doesn't like go away either. The first night I wore this, I wore it for 5 hours and my face still felt sticky. Like I had put it on at 5, I came home at like around 10:30. My face still felt sticky. I don't like this. This is terrible. This was an absolute fail. In my opinion, like this is trash. Do not buy this. Oh, my phone is sticky again. Every time like I spray near it, like it gets on like my stuff, and then my stuff feels sticky, and then I'm gonna have to wipe this whole surface off. I don't even think I could get my money back for it because I bought it a while ago. I bought it back like in the beginning of July, so yeah, it's definitely past the point of no return for me in September. I want to wash my face off so bad right now, which is terrible because I actually do like my makeup today, and this just ruined it. But that's all from me today. Appreciate you hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Okay, here's the footage I promised from the other day. This is the first eye look I did with this palette. And I'm taking the shade Blooming Sienna and just kind of throwing it all in the crease and over the lid. Then I take my finger with the shade Coral Nectar and apply that all over the lid. I will say the shade Coral Nectar is very pretty, and it does have a nice dual chrome shift going on with it. And the last step, I take Skinfinite Stardust on a shader brush and I apply it to the inner corner and I drag it all the way to the center of the lid. It definitely changed the tone of Coral Nectar and made it more everyday friendly and wearable. And a little bit more blending at the end, but that basically finishes this look. Let's do this one. I'm just gonna do 2 dots. That may have been too much, but we're about to find out. Please note, I already set my face, but I went over it with a dewy setting spray, so that should help. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I like you. I like you a lot. Oh, wow. Okay. This melted right in. It was easy to blend. It's a nice neutral nude everyday blush. If you're a medium deep complexion or a medium complexion, this is like a nice everyday peachy nude blush. It's pulling a little beige on me. I could imagine if I had bronzer on, it would probably pull a little bit more beige, but Okay, so the description does say it's going to dry down to your favorite powder blush. Blurred, soft, cloud-like skin finish. It is skin finish. It didn't disrupt my makeup. It didn't disrupt my makeup. This is pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's really pretty. I like this a lot. Like, this color is perfect for me. But it was so effortless. Like, that was very effortless. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice everyday peachy nude blush. Okay, this was color 37, peachy. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, this is where I would normally stop on a given Tuesday, right? Like, this is enough blush for me. This looks natural. This looks nice. It's melted in my skin. I look flushed. But for the sake of the video, I'm gonna apply a little bit more just to see if it builds. So I'm gonna put one on this side and one on this side. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely see it more on camera, but it is buildable, so that's good. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, YSL, I'm glad I bought this.